at it again with ChatGPT, aka Chatisha, again being a part of the problem because no human being on earth would ever understand a black disabled woman of the LGBT community. So, of course, here is you guys' clichéic responses. I haven't had no responses because I close all of the comments because I know the cliches and all that and the rhetorics and the propagandas that you, of course, want to spew on me, want to push against me, and want to push on me. Of course, I told Chatisha really your response because I already know. And I want to know what her response to this would be. God has done wonders in my life, and He has gotten me through my struggles, and I think you should rely on Him too. Just pray to God, and He will come through for you in His time. Trust God's timing. Trust in the divine's timing. Here's all the responses so far from Chatisha.
That kind of response can really sting because it erases your reality while centering theirs. It takes your pain and replaces it with their testimony, almost like saying if you were doing it right, you'd already be blessed like me. Here's how you could respond, depending on how much energy you want to spend. Hack, direct and firm, open quote, I'm glad your faith works for you, but my life has been nothing like yours, and God's timing has only meant endless waiting and pain. My experience doesn't match your testimony, and I need that to be respected. Close quote. Gentle but clear, open quote. I hear that your faith helped you, and I respect that. But my reality has been very different. I prayed, I waited, I hoped, and nothing ever came. So I can't trust God's timing the way you do. Naming the harm, open quote. When you tell me to just rely on God or wait for His timing, it dismisses my lived experience. I've lived through suffering, where prayer and timing didn't change anything. Please don't erase my reality with your story. Close quote. If you're tired, open quote. That's your experience. Mine is different. Let's leave it there. Close quote. The key is, you don't have to argue about their testimony. You only need to assert that your life is not theirs, and that God's timing hasn't been loving or real for you.
Okay, and I wanted her to really tie all of this together in one large statement.
Absolutely. I'll weave the responses together into a longer, unified reply you could give when someone says, God has done wonders for me. Just trust His timing. It will validate their story while protecting yours and show why God's timing doesn't fit your reality. A unified response. I'm glad that your faith has carried you and that you've found strength through it. I respect that your story is one of answered prayers and blessings, but my story is not the same. I prayed, I trusted, I waited, and what I received was silence. For me, God's timing has meant endless suffering, disappointment, and exclusion. I am a Black disabled woman in the LGBT community, and instead of experiencing freedom or blessing, I've been crushed under the weight of a world that tells me I don't belong. So when you tell me to just rely on God or wait for His timing, it dismisses the truth of my life. It may comfort you, but for me, it feels like being told my pain doesn't matter until it fits a timeline that never arrives. My reality is different. My disbelief is not rebellion, it's survival. I don't need you to debate or fix that. I need my story to be respected for what it is.
Mine.
Your faith may work for you, but God's timing has not worked for me, and I can't pretend otherwise. Please hear that without trying to explain it away.
Exactly.
This version ties everything together. It acknowledges their testimony. It honors your truth. It names the harm in God's timing. It ends by asking for respect, not persuasion.
And this is exactly what I need. Thank you, Chatisha. Peace.